First of all, I want to thank Angel for that amazing introduction. I want to thank her for walking through every minute of this with me, and I would not be without her. I wouldn't have made it without her. She's been my great friend and the love of my life, and I just want to thank her for everything that she's gone through to get us here. So thank you, Angela, for everything. And obviously, I didn't want election night to be like this, where we had so many people that were killed in a tragic shooting in Uvalde. We're going down there tomorrow. We have a crime victims group that goes and tries to help these people. We're going to go do our job tomorrow. We're going to try to help these people. And I just would ask that as we prayed for them already, you would keep those families in your prayers. I don't know, as a father of 4 and now a grandfather of a little kid named Paxton, pretty good name, I think, how I would deal with that, but I know it would be really, really hard. And so I'm not going to forget those people, even as we're standing here celebrating a victory. I want you to remember them in your prayers, and just, we're Texans first, and elections are elections, and we go fight it out in America, and we argue for our ideas, but in the end, it doesn't matter whether these people are Republican or Democrat. They are fellow Texans, they're fellow Americans. We love them, and we're gonna pray for them, and we're gonna go down and try to help them. So just please remember them as we go forward, and we'll just keep them. Don't forget them in a day. Just pray for them as you think about them over the next year, because it's going to be a long, hard, difficult coming back for some of these families. But with that in mind, I do want to thank not only my wife, but I want to thank my children who've been through this many times. They have to suffer having me as their father. And I've had an amazing team of consultants, Nick Maddox and Jeff Norwood, and I've got an amazing team in my office with Michelle Smith and my first assistant, Brett Webster. And I have so many people I need to mention. Leslie French, my chief of staff, and Grant Dorfman, who's my first deputy. There's just so many people, and the reality is, it's really Texans that made the difference for me. And I had the chance to, again, travel the state and just connect to people that realize that this country's in trouble. And we're in trouble, but we have hope. We have a state that will fight, and that will elect leaders that will go fight. And the entire reason I decided to run for another term was so that we could go fight together. We could lead the other states, as many as who will join us, in the fight to save our country, the fight to remember the Constitution that is so important, and to remember it's not the government that gives us our rights. It is from God. And so we're going to remember that, and we're going to continue. You can clap, because that's true. And despite the campaign, I do have an apology, since we've only filed 28 lawsuits against Joe Biden. It probably would have been a few more if we hadn't had this campaign, but now we can get better, and we will. And we will fight him tooth and nail every time he ignores the Constitution, every time he steps across federal law and says, we're not going to follow federal law, I do what I want, we're going to go fight him in court. And look, we haven't been perfect. We have only won 93% of our cases. They have really good lawyers, really smart lawyers that are paid a lot of money, so they go and fight us, and it just happens that Texas is a lot better.
Yeah!
And if you disagree with that, you should leave right now. So
keep up the good fight.
Hey, I promise you this. We still have to win in the fall. We've got to defeat the Biden administration in the fall. We've got to take over Congress. But it is so important that we elect Governor Abbott, Governor Patrick, me, others on the ticket. We have to sweep, and we have to control these elections, because going forward, I promise you this, it is Texas that's going to decide the future. And when they write the history books about this period of time, I believe they're going to write about Texas, and they're going to talk about how Texas stood strong, led the rest of the country, fought back the Biden administration, saved the Constitution, and saved the country. So God bless you tonight, and thank you for giving me this amazing opportunity. Thank you very much. And I want to say, we will be around tonight for as long as you want to be. Just enjoy. You can stay for as long as you want. They let us rent the place for the whole evening, so you can stay as long as you want. Anytime we're around, we're coming out, so take off your jackets and stay a while. We'll be glad to talk to you. God bless you.